Now, if we do pull back, what I'll probably do is I'll take some of that short off the table at this 55 to 56 level. I am short Bitcoin with about a 56,405 average. Again, that's now my full position, so I'm not going to be adding any more, and I'll stop out basically on a confirmed move above the all-time high. So very defined here. It's blasting Bitcoin higher. Interestingly enough, a lot of the alts aren't running yet, but sometimes they run after the Bitcoin run. Also, Ethereum is having a really nice move as well.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoinzilla, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoinzilla offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoinzilla. Subscribe now. In this video, Gareth will share his insights on how he explained the surging price of Bitcoin. He also revealed his short position on Bitcoin after hitting $64,000 and the confirmation signal for a possible pullback. Also, we will discuss Michael Saylor's tweet and why he tweets, "Don't sell your Bitcoin." Laser eyes until Bitcoin arrives. Let's join Gareth in this interview about these topics and more.
As we get into it, we can see very clearly that we have the biggest deal of the day. So normally a stock market type thing is going to be the bigger factor. But again, right now, what do we have? We have Bitcoin blasting and piercing 60,000 on major momentum. I think this is probably partly also the stock market being so slow. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday have been some of the lightest days of the stock market. The reason that is because the markets don't have any major earnings. We're all waiting for the PCE data tomorrow, which is inflation. And again, that's the favored gauge of inflation. So with the stock market quiet, eyes have now turned towards crypto, and it's blasting Bitcoin higher. Interestingly enough, a lot of the alts aren't running yet, but sometimes they run after the Bitcoin run. Also, Ethereum is having a really nice move as well. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to flip back and forth here. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart right now, trading above 60,000. So just a heads up, I always try to be transparent with you guys. I added my last add to my short on Bitcoin just above 60,000, bringing my average to about, I think it's 56,405, give or take. Don't quote me on that exact number to the dollar, but that's what I remember it being, 56,405. We'll see if I get wrecked or not, as some of you guys like to say. Okay, let's look at the chart right here. What do we have? Well, we had this former channel, right? Classic channel right here. And again, we could see that once it consolidated and broke out, remember what I was saying to you guys, is that overall, you had to be watching this. As long as we stayed above that high right there at 49,000, then that was generally a positive bias. Now, you have what's called a 3-bar surge. And the 3-bar surge is usually an exhaustion move. Now, it doesn't guarantee. Notice I said the word usually. Usually 3 bars of this magnitude, you will see a pullback. That's what I'm banking on. That's why I added to my short above the psychological 60,000 level. Again, you're seeing a lot of euphoria in the crypto markets, which is fine, especially in Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is rocking right now. But again, the question is, does it just pull back? Because at this point, let's be fair, right? I want to be as level-headed, regardless of my personal positions on it, whatever it is, I have to be very level-headed as a trader. And what you have to recognize now is that on any pullback, what's support? Support is right here. This channel, which has been confirmed above, we confirmed it right here, this now becomes support at around 55 to 56,000. So really, let's talk my game plan, right? So as I am short Bitcoin with about a 56,405 average, again, that's now my full position. So I'm not going to be adding any more, and I'll stop out basically on a confirmed move above the all-time high. So very defined here. Now, if we do pull back, what I'll probably do is I'll take some of that short off the table at this 55 to 56 level. Now, you may say, oh, that's only in the money slightly. That's okay, because what it does is if it bounces back up, I can reignite and enter that. And again, this is the mind of a trader, of a swing trader, right? This isn't a maxi. This isn't a long-term investor. I have to maneuver now. And again, this is my way of giving you guys insights into how I have to trade and how I do trade. Okay, so that's just a little bit of insight here into Bitcoin. Let's talk about resistance levels on Bitcoin. If 60K, which is again a psychological level, a lot of times you'll pierce these big even numbers and then have this kind of blow off top and a pullback. But if we continue up, The very obvious levels above 60,000 are 65,000 and 69,000. And again, very crystal clear here, right? So if we flip out here and we zoom out on the chart, why would 65 be a key level of resistance? And the answer is because that was your first pivot high from the big bull run of 2021. Why would 69,000 be a major resistance high? Because again, that was your all-time high on Bitcoin, and that was a major. This would be kind of a minor, so we'll do a small m. This would be a major resistance. Now again, nothing says it can't get through that. In fact, I'm a long-term bull on Bitcoin, and I eventually think it does get through that. But as a swing trader, I play these little interim moves here on the charts.
Founder of MicroStrategy and an eager Bitcoin supporter, Michael Saylor, has posted a tweet to get his important message across to the global BTC community. Saylor posted his tweet as the world's flagship cryptocurrency continued ascending, and today it surpassed the $61,000 level, drawing closer to the first all-time high achieved in 2021. Back then, Bitcoin hit $63,000 in April, and then surged on in November to reach $69,000. The current Bitcoin rally is believed to be fueled by the continuous BTC purchases by spot Bitcoin ETF providers. As if to emphasize the importance of that call, Saylor published another tweet with himself depicted in an animated GIF with laser eyes. The tweet states, "Laser eyes until Bitcoin arrives." MicroStrategy has been a long-term Bitcoin buyer, as it has been accumulating BTC since August 2020. Earlier this week, just before BTC continued its massive ascent, the company made an acquisition of $3,000 BTC worth $155 million. As the fourth Bitcoin halving event approaches and is scheduled for April this year, many influencers are predicting an astonishing Bitcoin surge. Founder of Blockstream, cypherpunk Adam Back, who corresponded with the mysterious BTC creator Satoshi Nakamoto prior to the Bitcoin launch, believes that BTC is to soar to $100,000 by the time the halving takes place. Also author of the Rich Dad Poor Dad, financial guru Robert Kiyosaki expects Bitcoin to hit $100,000 by June this year, 2 months after the halving. Hashtag Michael Saylor, hashtag Bitcoin News, hashtag MicroStrategy News.
Ethereum again continues to push up. The biggest thing that I'm watching here on Ethereum, there's two things. So again, what we see is Ethereum trading around 3,366. If we do a fib level, let's look at what the fib from the high of 2021 is. We can clearly see that, again, price has just come into the 618 Fibonacci level. So this would be a level that I start to say, okay, let's watch how price reacts here. Is it able to blast through, or does it stall out? Okay, the second thing you want to follow is a major pivot high. So I'm going to get rid of the fibs and look at this pivot point right here. This drop, bounce, and then the big decline. That is going to stand out as a significant resistance level. And again, if I throw a trend line on the chart, where's that trend line going to be? It's going to be right around 3570 or so. So anywhere between this 3350 and 3570 level, again, with the fib as well as this trend line of resistance right here, that is going to be a big level for Ethereum. If it can clear there, now you're talking about potentially, again, testing just like Bitcoin. You're testing these former major pivot tops right up here, right? Pivot 1 from 2021, the early one. Pivot 2 from the previous high.
Will ETH reach $10,000 soon? The cryptocurrency market is witnessing a remarkable surge as Ethereum, ETH, recently reached the $3,350 mark, marking a substantial milestone in the last 2 years. The enthusiasm surrounding this upward movement is palpable, impacting all altcoins in the process. This surge in prices comes ahead of the highly anticipated Bitcoin halving event scheduled for late April 2024. With Ethereum currently priced at $3,350, the burning question is, will Ethereum reach $10,000 soon? If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.